Hello and welcome to Managerial Accounting. I want to just use a couple minutes of your time to walk you through Blackboard so you know where you can find things and how to get in touch with me and what's going to be expected of you over the next 8 weeks. First of all, you'll always be taken directly to this announcement page. You will get an announcement each week of what you should be working on. Since the course hasn't started, there's no announcements in here yet. These will also be emailed to you. They will go directly to your Harper email. So if that's not an email that you normally check, make sure you change your email preferences so that your Blackboard email will be one that you check regularly. Another tool that you're going to use a lot is this calendar. You can print this out, check it off, count down those 8 weeks. But this will tell you by week what we'll be working on and those important due dates. Your syllabus will be found here. You can open that up, look at it, make sure you read it through because there will be a quiz. Also, some things to look at, how to buy that textbook. There's many options. You can always go through the bookstore, but the cheapest way is to get an ebook with the homework system for this $85. You can also get free access for 2 weeks to make sure you like it and want to try it out before you buy it. So you can access this immediately. The easiest way to get a hold of me is through email. I will try to answer you within 24 hours. Except on Sundays, those are usually our family days, and I try to make my kids hang out with me. So on those days, it might be not as immediate, but I will get back to you within 24 hours. Most of your information you're going to need is in this learning by week. It'll open up and tell you each week what you should be doing. So your orientation will be here. That's where you're going to find some videos to watch, as well as your discussion board, looking at reviewing the syllabus, the video that you're seeing right now, some of those frequently asked questions and where you can ask more to get answers, and then this orientation quiz. This quiz is not worth any points, but it will show you what these tests are going to look like and tells me that you know a little bit about this course. So that's in your orientation folder. Again, you can go back to your learning by weeks, go back to week 1, and I'm going to show you what each of your chapters will look like. In chapter 1, you'll get a link to read the text. So if you're good at reading online and you bought the ebook comes with all of it. So no matter what, you have this link. That's where you can read the chapter. The second thing you'll see are my lectures. These are done by me, highlight the top, my computer does that often, sorry. It highlights some of the top concepts in the chapters and gives you just quick, about 10-minute kind of highlight films about what you need to know. So those are in your lectures. Then I'll also give you examples. So for chapter 1, I have a cost of goods sold example. You can pull this up, print it out, and then follow along while I go through this example with you. I will also give you a homework example. This is one of the homework problems that you have to do anyway, so you can watch these videos, see how they're done, and hopefully save yourself some time in the homework. Chapter 1 is relatively easy, so these videos are like less than 5 minutes long. Most of them will be. It's just to help get you started. The next thing then, what you would do after you've read the book, watched those lectures, went through the examples, is do the homework. And finally, after each homework is completed, you can go through and try to do the chapter quiz. These are not difficult per se. What I'm trying to do here is just to give you more multiple choice questions because all of your exams will be multiple choice. So that's what you'll find in each chapter, again, designated by week, so you kind of know where to go, and it's all by your learning per week. Finally, some quick tips. This first one is your 5-minute videos. So let's say you've read something, maybe you've watched my lectures. These 5-minute videos are done by another accounting instructor, which might help explain something in just a little bit different way. So these are great tools and broken down again by topic, so you can go and just research what you don't understand. Another place to find additional practice is through your Wiley Plus. Wiley Plus Read, Study, and Practice link will give you a lot of options. To get there, you can do your reading. You can do an Orion problem. Again, all of our tests are multiple choice. These are not graded activities, but this will help you learn how to do the multiple choice. You can do this to follow the instructions to get into your Orion. Here, there's also some notes. So I have written these notes by chapter to help you kind of walk through these chapters, give you kind of a quick summary of those things that you need to know. So these might be good to print out and take additional notes on. Also, under this additional practice, you're going to find additional questions. Again, we really want to focus on the multiple choice. So all of these are multiple choice questions by chapter with the solutions so you can walk through those. One thing that I always recommend doing is going to your My Grades tab, because this will give you everything that's due with the due date in order. As you can see, there's some things up here that don't have due dates. That's because they're not worth any points. But you can see here there's an introduce yourself discussion board, orientation quiz. There's also all the homework. So if you always want to check to make sure you're on track, this is a good spot to do that. All of your work, again, that is due and required is in your learning by weeks. So make sure if you go through that week 1, you're going to click through each of these folders in the week. About every other week, we will have a discussion board. These will be highlighted in the week. There's one in your orientation just to introduce yourself, and in the first week, there's one on how it's made. If you click here, you'll see the instructions and what you need to do. So hopefully that walks you through what you need to know out of our Blackboard shell. Once you read that syllabus, please let me know if you have any questions, and we can answer those for you. Thanks.